talk SPFs, and if you look back on our channel here, you'll find quite an old video that I did about sunscreens and actually how to apply your sunscreen correctly. So that advice is still very relevant, so I would definitely say go back and have a little look at that one. But I really wanted to just confirm what an SPF is, and I know that sounds probably really obvious thing to say, but the reason we're doing this is because we see a lot of clients that come in and have their facial treatments with us, and they come and seek advice, and they're still really confused about what an SPF is, how they should use it, what level of SPF they should use, and really kind of how they should go about sun safety. So SPF literally stands for sun protection factor, and the number on that product gives you an idea of how long you can safely be in the sun before you get burnt. And I think this is where people get kind of lulled into a false sense of security. What it doesn't mean is that the higher the SPF, the more protection. A lot of clients will say, but you know, it's fine, I use a 50 or an 80 or 100. Actually, all you're doing is adding chemicals to your skin, which could give rise to sensitivity, things like prickly heat and discomfort. You're not actually increasing the level of sunscreen protection, maybe by 0.01% in some cases. So it very much comes back to what ingredient you're using. And we use and recommend physical sunscreen ingredients like zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, which means that actually you can sit with an SPF 30, but because that ingredient gives you a lovely broad spectrum of protection against UVA, that's here all year round, and UVB, that's the burning ray, you're actually better off with that than a really high SPF. So to clarify, that number equates to the length of time in the sun. So for example, if you know that if you went out into the sun with no protection on, you would burn in 10 minutes, effectively you could stay out 10 times the SPF of 30, and that will give the amount of time. I would always say, if you're actively out in the sun, always wear a hat, always wear your sunglasses, and reapply your sunscreen regardless, every 20 to 30 minutes, and more so if you're in and out of water. A lot of sunscreens will be water resistant, water and sweat resistant, not water and sweat proof, and it is not possible to make a complete physical sunscreen. That's not yet possible. So it will penetrate clothing, it absolutely will penetrate glass, and in fact it will magnify through glass by 100 times, and of course when you're in the water you're going to get that magnification as well. So check out the how to apply sunscreen video that I did a few years ago. Make sure you're using the correct amount. Keep your SPF really to a maximum of 30, but look at the ingredient listing and just make sure that you reapply thoroughly, plus wear other protective clothing. So hopefully that's cleared up a few thoughts about SPF.